Now, all new tonight, dozens of protesters slamming a proposed water rate hike that would cost homeowners in more than half a dozen towns some serious money.
Yeah, Channel 3's Roger Suzanne joins us now live outside the Metropolitan District Commission to explain. And Roger, people pretty fired up about this.
Oh, no doubt about that, Aaron. It really could affect a whole lot of people because the MDC provides water to Hartford as well as 7 other surrounding towns. And, you know, unless there's some sort of last-minute curveball, customers here should prepare for a pretty massive rate increase. Dozens of protesters demonstrated outside the Metropolitan District Commission headquarters before tonight's meeting. They say a proposed water rate hike is unfair.
We wanted to be here to insist that we be part of the conversation going forward.
If MDC's latest budget proposal is approved, homeowners could see an 11% increase in their water and sewer bills next year, with an additional 1 to 4% increase on their property taxes.
The problem is you have a lot of folks that really can't afford it, so they need to look at different pricing models.
Some state and local lawmakers attended tonight's hearing who believe that kind of rate hike is too much too fast.
I think they'd get a lot of pushback from all around the 8 towns in the district if they were to raise the rates 10 and 15% as we're talked about here. I think if they don't look elsewhere, they're going to have a problem.
Pay for it now, or you'll wind up paying for it later.
MDC CEO Scott Jellison says unfortunately the massive hike is necessary because the MDC no longer receives money for treating groundwater contaminant at the old Hartford landfill, and badly needed sewer system infrastructure improvements are needed ASAP.
The MDC, right, wrong, or indifferent, chose not to invest in the infrastructure in the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s.
Jellison says the MDC needs to spend nearly $150 million a year just to comply with the Clean Water Project and to pay for maintenance repairs to avoid things like what happened last month when raw sewage flooded parts of Lynbrook Road in West Hartford.
Now the problem is that the system is so old, we have no choice. The system's falling apart.
Water rights are here to stay. But demonstrators aren't convinced and pledge to fight the increase to the bitter end.
It's never over. You know, you have to be ever watchful and ever vigilant.
But, you know, this fight could end relatively soon, and that's because there's going to be a hearing on this subject next Wednesday, and then a vote could come as early as December 10th. Reporting live in downtown Hartford, I'm Roger Suzanne, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.